Hi, ma'am. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, ma'am. Thank you. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. This is Akanksha. I'm talking from Delhi, and I'm a mother of two kids, and my
Hmm.
qualification is post-graduation. And yeah, moreover, I have also YouTube channel where I post English conversation videos and shorts related English. Yeah, this is all
Okay,
about me.
okay, that's really great. So you already have a YouTube channel with you?
Sorry?
Do you also have a YouTube channel? What is the name of the YouTube channel?
Yes, yes, I have. World of English with Akanksha.
Sorry, well off?
World of English with Akanksha.
Oh, World of English with Akanksha. Oh, that's great, ma'am. Sorry, let me introduce myself. My name is Ramachandran from Tamil Nadu. I'm working in the software industry, and I also have a YouTube channel that I post English videos, the conversation videos that I make with people. I've been learning English for around 4 years now. I'm trying to improve my English slowly, so everything goes smooth, I guess, so far. And really sorry about this delay. Actually, yesterday we spoke each other that we'll be connecting by this time, but today because of some reasons I couldn't connect on time. Really sorry about that, ma'am.
Okay, okay, no worries.
Okay.
It's happened sometimes, and
Yeah.
especially someone working that moment, it's happened. Mostly it happened.
Yeah, actually, I was stuck on another call. I thought initially the call would take 30 minutes, but it has taken around 45 minutes. So that's the reason I couldn't complete that call on time. And after that, I took a small break of 10 minutes. So I completely forgot about this meeting. So when I checked the Skype, then I came to know that you're waiting online. So that's the reason I joined immediately.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I think I would say about you, you are quite famous on YouTube. So that's why I wanted to talk with you. I was
Not
very
very
eager to
famous, ma'am.
talk with you.
Okay.
Yes, I would say about you, you are quite famous on YouTube because I have been watching your video, not
Mm-hmm.
that long time, but recently I have started watching your videos. Some couple of video I have watched,
Do you like my
so I
videos?
knew about you.
Okay.
Yes, of course, I
Okay.
liked your lots of videos. I did not watch all videos, but yeah, couple of videos I watched where I found you are a very generous and kind-hearted person, and that's why I wanted to talk with you eagerly.
Oh, thank
So
you so much. Yeah.
today I got this opportunity to talk with you. So since morning,
Mhm.
I was thinking about you, and I have watched one more video. You were talking with I think with Rajni. Yes.
Rajni's video.
So
Okay.
you
Yeah.
are talking with her. So that video I was watching in the morning time.
Mhm.
So so little bit I knew about you from that videos, and yeah, and in this time I wanted to talk, but you were getting late in this time. That's why I thought, okay, you are very famous on YouTube. That's why you were busy somewhere else.
No, 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 not like
That's
that,
why
ma'am.
it's very daunting task to connect with easily with the famous YouTuber. And
Not
because
like that. Actually, today I have scheduled three calls, yours and two other calls. So one call is already finished. Well, I never expected that call to be 45 minutes. So it has, we spoke a lot of stuffs and it has gone to 45 minutes. And also I took a small break and because of that, we couldn't connect on time. I still have one more call that I already postponed. I told her we'll talk a little later, maybe after 12:30, and she said, okay, no problem.
hmm,
Yeah. So tell me, how long you been living in Delhi? Is this your hometown or?
no, not a hometown, but
Mhm.
my brother has been living here and he has own house. But if I talk about I have been living here for a long time because
Mhm.
my husband has a job here. That's why that
Okay.
is the
So
reason.
I have a question for you. Do you like city or village? Which place do you like a lot?
To be honest, I like village, but it is not to staying there. It is not possible to staying there for long time because
Mm,
in this era we need so many facilities, right? Which is
correct.
we cannot find in a village area. And quite if I talk about myself, I'm using internet and so many facilities which is I cannot find in a village area. But yeah, I wouldn't say village is not progressing these days. Village is also getting progress day by day, right?
Yeah.
internet is internet, everything is available in each and every village in this era, I
Okay,
would
I
say
feel
so.
something about villages. Just you let me know what you think of it. I feel if you live in a village, you will I mean, you will get some kind of relaxation there, some kind of peacefulness because there won't be much disturbance, there won't be any noise pollution, and there won't be any houses very closer by. Mostly in villages, houses are very far from each other, so you get some kind of peacefulness in you. I mean, that's what I felt. But in cities, it's so congested, population density.
Yeah.
Every time, whenever you open a door, you see a person's face. So it's always like that.
Yeah, that is thing I don't like at all. This is the thing, only crowd. We can
Yeah.
find lots of crowd in a city area, but it is this kind of problem we cannot face in a village area, right?
In village, you get
So,
so much freedom, I guess. Wherever you want to go, you can go. But in cities, it's not like that. Traffic is there, and lot of people would be there. So you have to wait online, stand in the queue. But in villages, if you want to go to a nearby shop, nobody will be there in the road. You can just ride your bike, or you can just walk there and buy something, and you can talk to a lot of people. Everybody will be so humble. That's what I felt in villages.
yeah, and everyone has time for you, I would say, because if you
Mm,
have been living for a long time in a village area, then you can make a relationship with the villager, and every time, each and every trouble and every situation, they will be ready for you. But if I talk
correct.
about in a city area, no matter you have been staying the same place for long time, but people people will not give you for time for you, even though they cannot give you for single minute for talking to each other, right? And
Yes.
in this era, most of the people have no time because they have smartphone. That is the reason they have no time for each other.
That is true. I really accept the thing that you said. In cities, most of the people would be running all the time. They would be busy. They'll be going to work, and even in the free time, they want to spend time alone with themselves. They just want to scroll their mobile phone or have food and sleep. But in villages, it's not like that. Nobody can live alone in a village. People would be communicating all the time. They all will be connected. And let me tell you something. In my village, in my hometown, nobody knows me because I never lived in my hometown. I always lived in cities. So if I go there, nobody knows me that I am from this family, I am from this house. I have to tell them that I am from this house. But still, if I go to a shop, if I tell them, see, I am from this house, he is my grandfather, so I don't have money now, can you give this thing to me, you can get the money later, they will give. You can just borrow anything from the shops because they will accept, okay, you're from this house, okay, I'll get it later. But in cities, even if you stay closer by, they don't give it for free. I mean, they don't give it, you cannot borrow anything from them, in a nearby shop or anything. Everything is money, everything is time oriented in cities. That's what I felt.
Hmm. The city people, one thing I have observed because
Mhm.
I have been living for a long time in a Delhi. So I would say about the city people, they can make relationship with you only for talking. And if you are polite, then they will be also polite. But when it comes to giving money to each other and helping to each other in terms of money, they don't want,
They don't want.
and they always try to give money on time. If you have a on house and you have given on rent, that moment people always try to collect their money on time. They don't wait for a long time. But in a village area, they can wait for a long time. There's no problem. You
Right.
can you can wait. Okay, whenever you have money, then you can give, no problem. But in a city area, this kind of problem you have to face.
Because the reason is in village areas, most of the people they have known each other for generations. his grandmother will know your grandmother. For generations they are known each other, so they will have this faith and belief normally in people. Okay, so you can give it back to me later, no problem with that. But in cities, everybody is stranger, so it's very hard to believe or trust a person. So that may be the reason. So which one do you like? So you like the city, it's because of it has all the facilities that you wanted, right?
Yeah, I would say because somewhere we need some facilities, and village still you can see there's so many problems still you can
Yeah,
find. Right, that's why it's very difficult to survive there. And first, I would say about the job.
correct.
Right, job opportunity you cannot find in a village area. This is the
Right.
main thing. People are moving in a city area. Right.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Actually, in villages, we won't be able to find many jobs. Even if we find
Hmm.
jobs, most of them would be related to agriculture or some other agricultural allied activity, something like that. But in cities, you can get various jobs, lots of shops, businesses will happen in cities. So, and one more thing is, if you want to become rich, you have to live in city. If you think you can live in a village and become rich, you cannot do that because village doesn't have much opportunities. That is what I felt.
Yes, yes. Because
And I,
I have also owned my house in my native place, but there's no uses because I don't live over there because
Mhm,
of job purpose we went here. Right. This is the reason we have to stay in a city area. Even though
mhm.
I live in a city area since my childhood, and I born and brought up in a city in a Dhanbad, Jharkhand. But problem is that it was in terms of job, it is not famous. That area, my area, native
Mhm.
Dhanbad, I would say about Dhanbad is not known as a getting job. It is not uh, like this. We have
Okay.
to move the city, especially in Delhi. Delhi has
Correct, correct.
so many opportunities for getting job. In India, there are just so many people who come in Delhi for job purpose, I would say.
Okay, great, ma'am. Okay, do you have
So,
any questions for me?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
I had
we
so
had a
many
quite a
questions.
discussion. Okay.
So, I watched your video, but I did not know about your speaking journey, because I
Mhm.
watched only couple of videos about you, but I did not know about your English. So
Okay.
when you started your speaking journey, that moment, how was your condition of English? It means you have started with a beginner level or intermediate level. How was your condition that moment?
Okay.
And
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand your question. I'll tell you. So when I started my English journey, when I started focusing on my English, I was not in a beginner level. I mean, at the bottom of the beginner level. I was in the upper part of the beginner level, I can say, because during that time I'm able to understand English. I was able to understand English, but I was not able to talk in English because I never had the speaking practice. So if somebody asks something, I'm able to understand what he is saying, but I won't reply because I did not have that speaking practice. So I had a little bit of English knowledge already, and also I'm so exposed to this English words and vocabularies, so I know a little bit of a handful of words already when I started my English journey. The only problem that I faced was speaking practice. I was not able to speak in English, and of course I did not have much vocabulary and my grammar was very poor. So that is how I started. So initially what I did was I focused more on grammar. I spent 1 year learning only grammar. I did not do any speaking practice, I did not do anything, I just focused only on grammar. And I made a mistake. That is actually a great mistake. I shouldn't have done that. So because of that, after 1 year completing, I realized I couldn't speak in English still. It's because speaking practice is very important if you want to speak in English, right? So I couldn't do that. So after that 1 year completion, I came to know that, and I started focusing on speaking practice. Well, I made few friends who also wants to learn English. So I used to talk with them daily, like 1 or 2 hours, just like how we discussed this topic,
okay,
uh, yeah,
okay.
like city or village or air pollution, something, some random topics we discuss. So that is how I improved my English level, I can say. So it's been a journey of around 4 years, and it's still going on. I mean, I haven't stopped it yet. I'm still working on my English. I mean, it's a never ending journey, I guess.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great. So, so do you teach students
Uh,
also?
No, 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 no. I don't teach students. I don't think I'm qualified enough to teach someone, but actually I can guide people. Well, I can tell my experience. So based on that, you can actually, create your own strategy to improve your English. Well, in my mistakes, what I've done is I can clearly tell you, do not focus too much on grammar because that will waste your time. Learning grammar is not going to make you fluent in English. If you want to be fluent, speaking practice is important. So it has to be a balanced practice. At the same time, you cannot avoid grammar completely. So what I'm saying is just learn the basics of grammar, like tense, sentence formation, prepositions, the basics of grammars, and then do speaking practice for around 20 minutes, and then reading practice for at least 15 minutes. So you have to include all the practices, like so it will be totally like 1.5 hours training, 1.5 hours practice. So if you can do that daily for around 6 months, you can see a drastic improvement in your English. Your English will become so beautiful. So that's what I always say to everyone who learns English, because a lot of people think learning English is very difficult. I've been learning English for a long time, still I'm not able to talk. This is what people have in my mind. People have in their mind. It's because they are not including all the practices, and second thing is they are not doing it consistently. Because whenever you take a break of at least one
Yes.
week, that's all, you'll forget your English. Even now, a lot of
Yeah,
people
this is
say
very
I am
true.
yeah, a lot of people say I am very much fluent in English. But if I take a break of one week, within one week my fluency level will completely change. It will completely go down. I won't make sentences. I won't be able to make sentences properly because I struggle to make sentences, if I stop learning English. So that is why I do at least 30 minutes of English practice every day. Like I do reading, and I do shadowing. Shadowing practice, right? If you can actually imitate a person, if an English speaker is speaking something, you can just pause the video, and whatever he says, you also repeat after them. So that way you will get the pronunciation correct, and you will get the accent and everything. So I'm doing all these practices. So let's see.
Hmm.
So tell me about the
So one
practices
more,
you're doing. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, you were about to ask something.
yeah, I was asking, when you when you got your level, like advanced level, that moment people says that if you got advanced level, that moment no need to practice a lot. That moment, only if you skip your day, there is no effect. You cannot see any effect if you got fluency that moment. So what do you think?
No, no, no.
If we got fluency that moment, it's no need to practice each and every day.
No, that is a complete wrong notion, I can say, because the moment you stop learning English, you will start forgetting it. Because we are not in an English speaking environment. In case if I stop talking in Tamil for the next 30 days, I will still be able to talk in Tamil because I've already grown around 25, 30 years of my life in Tamil environment. But English is not like that, right? English is an artificial environment, a virtual environment that we are creating for ourselves. We are practicing every day. We are listening to podcasts and all those stuffs. Since we are doing like that, even if you are in the advanced level, if you stop learning English, if you stop using English as a medium to communicate, that's all, your English skill will start go down automatically by itself. But maybe since you're in an advanced level, you won't be able to realize the problem immediately, but after a few days you will come to know that your English skill sucks really. It goes down. Yeah,
Hmm.
maybe
Yes.
initially you won't be able to find it out. After some time, you will get to know that you're not very good in English. Because a lot of
Hmm.
people told me this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what
So,
was you asking?
so I was asking you, like, what are your practices? Okay, what type of practices are you doing to improve your English?
Only I think about my speaking only. Most of
Hmm.
the time I try to speak rather writing and reading.
Okay.
And I don't focus that much reading and writing. Only for vocabulary. Once in a while I read book. Otherwise, most of the time I try to speak more. This is
Hmm.
the thing I mostly do. Listening and speaking, two things mostly I do. That's it.
Okay, try to include reading also because reading will actually help you to pronounce words and improve your fluency.
Of course, of course.
Yeah,
It's help, it help us to get fluency and vocabulary as well.
yeah, ma'am.
It is.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, it was a really nice conversation. Nice talking with you. You have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.